This is going to be a bold 3D flower bloom vanity tray resin tutorial. I'm using resin inks by Octopus Fluids in Beetroot, Green Apple, and Sun, and Castin Craft white pigment paste in JDiction low viscosity resin. It says there I waited until the resin was 35 degrees Celsius, but it actually got up to 38 degrees Celsius before I started pouring. And this is just a generic mold. It's not one of ours. It's one I just have laying around that's a kind of small size. I mixed up 8.5 ounces of resin. It was supposed to be about 7 for the bottom. I ended up with about 6.6. And I have the white pigment paste, 50 grams with 15 drops of Castin Craft. So I'm using quite a bit more white than I normally use. I put the crushed glass and glitter down, and now I'm just starting to lay the colors, starting with the Sun, which is a yellow. And these are resin inks, not alcohol inks. They're actually alcohol inks, but 5 times as strong as normal alcohol inks. I like them because the colors stay put. And this is Beetroot. It's a very deep red color, not as bright as the sweet cherry is that I normally use. I was hoping it would work with this. And that's called Green Apple, and I'm just doing that on the outside of the mold. You just drop all your colors before you start with the white. And if I was already at 38 degrees Celsius with my white, I was probably closer to 40 when I started pouring it. And for these trays, I just like going in and blending the colors a little bit just by swooping along the edges, marrying the Sun to the beetroot to the green, and then the green out to the edges. I sped this up a little bit. I'm not really moving that fast. Just trying to get rid of the clear resin area, spreading the color out a little bit more to the sides and the bottom and the top. I put my white in a piping bag and then started drawing loops. Since this isn't a flower shape, when I do my trays, I tend to do these loops, just loop-de-loops around the outside going in. A couple of rows. I think I do 3 rows. And that white is quite a bit darker or deeper than I normally use. I used to only do like 3 drops or 4 drops, and now this is 15 drops and 50 grams, so it's about 1.5 ounces. I also go in and put little dots. I don't know why I do these things. Maybe I saw somebody do it, but it's actually kind of cool because I think they made little pistils in the end. Is that what you call them? Do flowers have pistils? I might have the wrong word. See there, I'm just kind of dotting them. I think they would have moved a little bit more, but probably the white that was already down prevented them from doing so. But I just had some white left, so I just randomly put the white dots in. Next time you see one of these, it's going to be in our colossal crystal edge tray mold. And just using up the rest of the white, doing some more squiggles. And here, rather than doing a flower bloom, I'm just kind of drawing in on an angle from the corners just towards the center, just to create some sort of pattern on the front. You can hardly see the white. These colors are so deep, but I love it. They're my dark blooms. I then took the beetroot color and mixed up 7 ounces or 7.2 ounces and put 22 drops of that resin ink in there. And then I have 2 little scoops of hyper holo glitter in pewter. I love this. This is from Solar Color Dust. It's really fine, super fine glitter, and it just adds some great sparkle. And as you can see, that deep red will match the red on the front of the piece when I'm done with it. Once that's dry, it's time to demold. And I did wait till it was dry before I poured the beetroot on the back. Wow, I do like that. It looks just like my other blooms, except maybe a little bit thicker. I go in here for a close-up pretty soon here. You can see the little pistils. Look at how 3D looking that is. I just love it. I wish I had multiple shades of pinks and reds that I could use for this. There's just not that many different colors of resin ink. I do like how that beetroot is very translucent on the backside. Let us know what you think about this in the comments below, and notice that Kevin did a vertical spin to show you at the end instead of a horizontal one.